From a theological perspective, we can say that God chose Mary to be the mother of Jesus because she was the Immaculate Conception herself. This means that she was the only qualified mother for God to become flesh. Mary was conceived in a miraculous way in her mother's womb, that is, she was conceived without sin. God chose to grant her preserving grace, which means God saved her from all stains of sin, including original sin, at the moment of her creation in her mother's womb. Of course, He did this so that she could be a suitable vessel for God the Son to be incarnated in her womb. Her saving grace came from the cross of her Son Jesus, but it was timeless in order to set her free at the moment of her conception. Thus, her Son was her Savior, even though He was not born on time. If this is confusing, try to ponder this for a while. This is a great mystery of faith and a deep mystery as well. Furthermore, Mary chose to remain free from sin throughout her life. Just as Adam and Eve were born sinless, so was Mary. But unlike Adam and Eve, Mary never freely chose to sin throughout her life. This made her a perfect vessel for God's Son. Her body and soul were perfect, making her a perfect instrument, but this answers your question from only one perspective. You may also be thinking, but why Mary? This is a question that is difficult, if not impossible, to answer. It is likely a matter of God's mysterious will. Perhaps God, who can see all things and knows all people before they are even born, looked at all the women of all time and saw that Mary was the one who would never freely choose to sin. And perhaps for this reason God decided to give her the gift of the Immaculate Conception. But this is ultimately a mystery of faith that will only be revealed in heaven. As for your second question, why was she so young, it may be easier to answer from a historical perspective. Today, in the 21st century, it is unusual for a 15-year-old girl to marry and have a child. But this was not the case back then. When Mary gave birth to Jesus, she was not seen as a dependent child, but as a young woman ready to start a family. So it is always important to try to understand the culture of the time when considering questions of history.